watching the Eldora Million with the sprint cars. Just a great job, Ben. You were
absolutely
you and the jacket were just the star of the show. But people don't realize how difficult this is to try to do this. I mean, Ben's. I mean, he told me that he studied for like 2 months. Now, you and I have done sprint cars as well. I grew up in Indiana, so I've known. I mean, I've done a lot of. I've done some World of Outlaw sprint cars before Johnny Gibson. I've done all-star sprints. I've done non-wing. So we're kind of familiar with it. But Ben just really did a fabulous job right there amongst the folks, and Chet and Blake and Dylan as well. Dylan,
absolutely.
Well, it's just a fabulous job. A tip of the cap to all of you guys.
I tell everybody that Ben is the absolute best pit reporter in the business, hands down. Doesn't matter if he's my best friend or not. You just saw the 58. That's Garrett Albertson, now out of Dubuque, Iowa, formerly out of Las Cruces, New Mexico. And the Roberts Racing entry, there's the 1X. That's Aaron. That is
Aaron Moran.
Is that Aaron Moran?
Aaron
Moran,
Moran's a 1X car
because we've also got
Richmond, Missouri.
We've also got Byron Allison here in a 1A as well. Right. There's Dylan McCowan. That's solid run. The Show Me 100.
6th in the Show Me 100. He's the 4th in the Lucas Oil MLRA points. DJ, the top rookie in the MLRA points here this season for the 19-year-old out of Aurora, Missouri.
Urbana, Missouri.
Yes.
Close. Very close. Who else? We got Cole Wells on the track in the 45. He's out of Aurora, Missouri. There's Justin Duty out of
1 week
Malino,
ago,
Oregon.
The Todd Steel Building Sergeant Charger up at Deer Creek.
Yes, he was.
And in car 15, Daniel Hilzebeck, the 22 car out of Earlham, Iowa. And the 76 car in the Garnto Southern Muscle Factory Victory Fuel Electrolyte Water entry. That is Brandon Overton, currently 3rd in the Lucas Oil 800 Series points.
Not Garnto Salvage.
No,
it is.
It could be Garnto Trucking Company, as far as they may have something else going on. But how about all these trucking companies? I mean, it's just fabulous. I mean, we're thinking about starting our own Essex and Jarrett Logistics.
Yes.
And we have a large signing bonus. It may be not as much as McCready makes, but it's going to be pretty good money.
Now hiring.
Now hiring. Thank you, full-time drivers. You're home on weekends.
And our trucks will be clean, too. We're not going to have any of those hoodlums put Wash Me on the back of one of our trucks, doggone it. Get off my lawn.
Hoodlums. That's the first time we've ever used hoodlums on a broadcast, haven't it? Oh, my goodness. Good time. Hey, we're fans just like you. Everybody's watching, having a good time tonight. A lot of races rained out around the Midwest. And we're glad you're tuned in tonight on MAV TV on FloRacing. 40 cars entered here tonight. Brandon Overton,
yes,
15.962.
I think he's on my dirt draft team. I showed you my lineup earlier. Do you remember?
Absolutely.
Do I have him?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you, because I couldn't remember.
I think the other night I had Sheldon Howenshield, right?
You had Sheldon
I had Cole Macedo. But all 5 of them didn't make the race. So, doggone it, I didn't make the picks tonight for the Kings Royal. So you know. So
James,
did you make Kings Royal picks?
If James picks you and you break, it's James's fault.
Well, Garrett Albertson was impressed that he was at a $20,200 level on Dirt Draft, right?
Yes, he was. Yes, we talked to him in the pits. Yes, it's a good pick. I think it's a real good pick.
I think he can add $15,000 a night if he gets the biggest win of his career, which has been $12,000 before that. And group number 3 of DirtDraft.com hot laps on the track here at Lucas Oil Speedway. Again, we'll have 4 heat races tonight. And the top 4 advance, 2 B mains, top 3 out of those, and in series provisionals with the Lucas Oil A-Moto Dirt Series and the Lucas Oil MLRA. There's the 174 car, the driver out of Bakersfield, California. The 24-year-old, that is Ethan Dotson. Ethan Dotson in the Chris Bragg Racing 174. The 99 of the Big River Steel Double Down Motorsports. Lazy Days RV entry, that is the Show Me 100 winner. That is Devin Moran. Devin Moran out of Dresden, Ohio. The 111, he's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. Top Rookie of the Year. Right now, $20,000 to win that. He's the points leader for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year. Again, Dirt Late Model record, $20,000 this year. Max Blair in the Briggs Transport 111 out of Centerville, Pennsylvania. Behind him, the reigning Dirt Late Model Dream winner, and that is the 49 car. The winner at Davenport, Iowa, the other night, the Nutrient Ag Solutions entry. That is Jonathan Davenport. Jonathan Davenport out of Blairsville, Georgia. Here in Group 3, Dirt Draft Hot Laps with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Behind him is the 99 car. That is Rick Boom Briggs. Boom Briggs of the Briggs Transport. Number 99B Rocket Chassis out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania. And then you have the 50 car, the youngster on the racetrack with us here tonight. 14 years old in the Pro Power entry Out of now Ashland, Missouri, that is Caden Klatt. Caden Klatt in car 50, Dustin.
And that'll do it for the third session, right?
Mr. Bergtorf.
Oh, you got Mark Bergtorf.
Fourth here last year.
Fourth in this
Great
race
run,
last year, yes. The multi-time Quincy Raceway track champ that you called Jeff in the pit.
Well, I
earlier.
just talked to Jeff Herzog. By the way, glad to have Jeff Herzog
Yes,
back.
we talked to Jeff Herzog.
And
I almost threw you off the golf cart, and then you, I don't know if if your equilibrium got thrown off or vertigo or what, but you called Mark Bergtorf Jeff.
Yeah, because I went over and apologized to him.
To be fair, James was hit by lightning last night. So,
yeah, my left ear is still feeling that.
And
yes.
guys, Boom Briggs doing boom type things. He has knocked the spoiler off the 99B as he heads back to the pit area.
Jason Civil's also back with us here in the 0X car. First time in a few years with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. You mentioned Mark Bergtorf, 16-time
16
Quincy
15, okay.
Speedway Illinois track champion. In the 42 car is Lane Ellert. Lane Ellert now of O'Fallon, Missouri. They're just outside of St. Louis. He's a regular up at Highland and I-55. Glad to make it down to Lucas Oil Speedway tonight. Dustin?
It's Ethan Dotson out of Bakersfield, California. A couple comp cams wins this year, old number one. And boy, have you seen Arrowhead Speedway? Man, that place looks good. That place looks really good. Also wins in a modified and IMCA stock car too, Ben.
Yeah, and it's something cool they did that night. The weather was really rough for that Comp Cams event, kept raining off and on. Free grandstand admission for a 5,000 win super late model event, and he won it. So, you know, mad props to Arrowhead Speedway down there in Colcord, Oklahoma. Also want to touch on Jonathan Davenport. He's got 3 wins here this year. 2 come during the Shelby 100 weekend. He won the 2 prelims. He won in a Lucas Oil MLRA Spring Nationals feature earlier in the year. He'd love to get win number 81 with the Lucas Oil Series here tonight.
Yeah, that close finish the other night with Devin Moran at Davenport Speedway. Check that off the list, right? Davenport wanted Davenport.
Davenport at Davenport.
Cornet
Yep,
Power under the hood of that 49 car Longhorn for Double L Motorsports. Lance and Darlin Anders, he has won this race before.
3 times.
The Diamond
He's a
Nationals
3-time winner,
before.
yes.
And his former teammate, Jared Landers, has won it before back in 2016.
Yes.
We might see him out.
Not Galvin.
Probably not Gavin Landers. He gave it a shot. He may come back. You never know. But right now it's Max Blair here in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, Ben and Dustin in group number 3, 15.562.
It's a good lap. It's a good lap. Max, so I came up with my memories on social media today that Max, I saw him win a race 8 years ago this weekend in a Rush late model at the Expo Speedway.
Cortland, Ohio.
Cortland, Ohio,
yeah.
the fairgrounds up there, the big fair race. Yes, Jonathan Davenport ended up being the fastest driver in that session of Dirt Draft Hot Laps, James, with a 1:05.497.
Jimmy Owens has won this race more than anyone 4 times. Davenport, you mentioned it 3. Brian Burkhofer won 2 of the first 3, and then Scott Bloomquist, another 2-time winner. But everybody else has won it once, including last year Johnny Scott. We've had Chris Ferguson. We've had Josh Richards. We've had Jared Landers. We've had John Blankenship and Shannon Babb of all winners in this Diamond Nationals race here. The 17th annual event this year.
Second time that Brian Burkhofer's name has been mentioned in conversation today.
Yes, it has been. Maybe we'll see him at Knoxville. I guess he was at Davenport the other night.
We missed him at Davenport, I know.
We should have put him in the trailer the other night with us.
Did James call him Brad Burkhofer?
Well, that could have been it.
No. We're in the same class in the Hall of Fame, so no. Much respect to Brian Burkhofer and Donald O'Neill and the whole crew. Right?
That's right. That's exactly right.
The 2014 Lucas Oil champion, Don O'Neill. There's the number 1 car. Well, speaking of Don O'Neill.
Speaking of Don,
there's his son. There's Hudson O'Neill.
Offspring.
Out of Martinsville, Indiana, in the Valvoline Durham-powered Ford Rocket House car, currently second in the championship points with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. The 96 car, Dalton Emhoff. Dalton Emhoff with us here tonight.
Jamestown, Missouri. Yep, go ahead.
Go right ahead.
No, you got it.
Glad to have the 96 car with us tonight. How about the boss, Ross Robinson, in 7?
Driver out of Georgetown, Delaware, the Iron Source Stokely Materials sponsored Rocket chassis. Also on the Speedway, Jeff Herzog had that heat race win here back at the Show Me 100 weekend out of, he said, Festus, Missouri.
Festus, Missouri. Used to be out of Herculaneum. Yes. And strong run Memorial Day weekend here, and then damage a few weeks ago at Tri-City Speedway, a brand new capital car. Glad to see him back out with us tonight. Jeff currently sitting 6th in the Lucas Oil MLRA points.
Yes, he is. Logan Martin behind him on the Speedway, the 2-time comp cams Super Dirt Series champ in that rocket chassis. There's a good look at Logan Martin. Also on the track, James, one of the local number ones that is racing with us, and I believe that one is Tucker Cox.
Tucker Cox, first time with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series of the 1TC, not Talon Center TC, but Tucker Cox in the 1TC, and he comes to us out of Jefferson City, Missouri, and he is 23 years old in that MB Customs car. Cole Country Upholstery, Dustin, Cole on the side of that car.
Steve Stoltz out of Peoria, Arizona, regular with the Lucas Oil MLRA Series, also on the track for this hot lap session, as well as the 20R. Did you get Ricky Thornton Jr.? I don't think you did, RTJ.
Current Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series points leader, the number 1 ranked dirt late model driver in the nation, sporting the Midwest sheet metal. Chris Davis is here.
We saw him.
I don't know if he'll be driving the pace truck tonight, but he is here tonight, Dustin.
Yes, he is. Spencer Hughes also on the track in this hot lap session, and Tyler Erb out of New Waverly, Texas, and that Best Performance Motorsports number 140. 40 drivers in all signed in, James.
Well, Turbo's had a good hot rod. Remember at Deer Creek, I believe mechanical rear end issues or whatever with the car. And then Tuesday night running in the top 10 at Davenport.
Yeah.
And they had just come back last night to Granite City from Shinston, West Virginia to put a new clip on that number 1 car after damage on Monday night at Dubuque. So Tyler Erb in the Best Performance number 1 for Eric and Kelly Brock out of St. Mary's, Ohio. Currently 9th in the championship point standings with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series.
And he's 5th in that hot lap session. That driver on your screen, Ben, is the quickest in this wave of Dirt Draft hot laps. Ricky Thornton Jr. with a 1:53.52.
Guys, we talked about Jeff Herzog exiting the racetrack up in turn number 1. Brand new race car, and yeah, on June 2nd, hard crash at Tri-City Speedway, destroyed the other race car. They've got a brand new one together, and he said his daughter went back, did some research 11 years ago on June 2nd, hard flip, destroyed a race car. He said he will never run June 2nd again the rest of his life. He doesn't care what it pays and where it is.
That same thing he told us, James. He said, well, 8 years ago, right? I think he said.
I think it was 11, but yeah, either way, history repeated itself.
Did you notice also he took about an inch or 2 off the mutton chops now? He told us that, so
he shortened them a little, yeah.
It's all about aerodynamics.
So his wife would not let him, wouldn't let him get rid of him, right? That's what he told us.
Yeah. Glad to have him back, though. Again, running in the 6th in the Lucas Oil MLRA points.
Well, the fact he got rid of him, he didn't get rid of her, did she? I mean, what has happened here? Because they were clearly gone today.
We've lost all control. Hey, Dirt Draft, there it is, James, right there. New subscribers get a free T-shirt. Still waiting on my free Dirt Draft
Don't
T-shirt.
forget the Greg Deathridge Opticians, who's here tonight. Get him a certificate as well.
He was down talking to Mark Richards earlier, and I don't know if he's trying to get Mark in some glasses or what.
Well,
but,
the front row at Deer Creek last week was Chris Madden and Jonathan Davenport, both sporting Deathridge Optician non-glare lenses.
And then Donnie Schatz debuted some at the Eldora Million, so it's happening, guys.
Tim McCready wears glasses. Jimmy Owens wears glasses.
James Essex wears glasses.
Well, I wear reading glasses. Yeah, I don't need other glasses anymore because I'm 20/20 and 20/30. But anyway, I appreciate you asking.
And you got hit by lightning.
Last night, yeah. That was the Heartbeat Hot Sauce Hot Pit would have been very saucy last night. It would have been a saucy hot.
That was saucy.
DJ, it was one of those deals where it dropped like 4 inches of rain in 30 minutes. It was.
Well, I'm glad
just
you were there
vicious.
for that one, Ben.
It was very exciting. I'm glad I came from Rossburg, Ohio to Granite City.
I offered.
No, I hated that for the Gundakers. That was tough, and man, it just happens sometimes. But we got a beautiful night tonight. Sun's starting to set, and I tell you what, it's actually really pleasant out here tonight.
I got a lovely night of racing up there in my second home in Marshalltown, Iowa, yesterday evening.
Did you cut the yard at One Sport My Drive while you were up there?
I did. Okay. I got the yard. I got the goats out, turned them loose in the yard, and we're good to go for another 3 months.
You had Billy and Scott.
I did.
You had Billy and Scott there. Both are natives of Iowa.
They
both were born in Iowa. Billy Moyer and Scott Blomquist. Earl Pearson Jr., 40 career wins. 4-time series champion out of Jacksonville, Florida, the Jason Papage Longhorn Clements, followed by the 15, former Show Me 100 winner, out of Republic, Missouri, in the Jeremy Atnip Capital Coronet. That is Peyton Looney in the 50 car, the 22-year-old out of Willard, Missouri, in the Black Diamond, and elusive competition engines entry. That is Caden Cordell Pearson, the Lucas Oil, Papage Construction, Ishberger Trucking, Bill Stein, Sunoco, Sierra Pacific Materials, C&D Contractors, Midway Sheet Metal, Millard Family Chapels, Hoker Trucking, 46.
Peyton Looney, second quick on lap number 1. Earl Pearson Jr. fastest with a 15.666. Caden Cornell, third quick with a 1.6011. We'll see if Anybody in this trio is able to improve on lap number 2. Earl Pearson Jr. does not. He'll rest on lap number 1. Second lap time for Peyton Looney's better. He goes to the top of the leaderboard with a 1:05.416, and the second lap time on Caden Cornell, not quite as good. So it's going to be Peyton Looney setting the early bar after your first 3 qualifiers, James, with a 1:05.416.
Peyton Looney, the Nip Enterprises, Specialty Risk Insurance, Swift Springs Car. Caden Cornell, the Cloverleaf Auto Repair, Asphalt Seal Coating and Striping. Schode Farms, Hoover Racing, and Millard Family Chapels. Up next will be the 18D out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. The James Ratliff Longhorn by Wells Clements. That is Dalton Wilson, the 16 car, and the Skyline Motorsports Capital Clements. That is Tyler Bruning out of Decorah, Iowa. And the 39 car in the Paler Motorsports Longhorn Corvette out of Watertown, New York. That is Tim McCready. Dalton Wilson in the B&L Construction, Newport Lighting and Design, Innovative Community Solutions, MGL Auto Sales, the Auto Outlet, Grant Lee Farms, JRR Motor Sales, and All Trucks Repair sponsor the 18D.
Dalton Wilson going to be third quick on lap number 1. Now Tyler Bruning goes to third quick. Here comes T-Mac Tim McCready, his first lap time. He'll be 6th quick after 6. He'll improve on lap number 2, or at least try to. Second and final time around for Dalton Wilson, not as good. His best lap, 1:05.993. That's 4th quick. Tyler Bruning's second lap is better. He'll be 3rd fastest with a 1:05.712. And here comes T-Mac down for his second lap time. James, it's not as good. His best lap is 1:06.120, and that is 6th quick out of 6.
McCready and the Makeup Plumbing of the Carolinas, racing for heroes. Bill Stein Shocks, ArmsList.com, Baker Mitchell Company, Integris Risk Solutions, Brad Benton Trucking, the Aesthetic House, Tyler Bruning and the Burning Rock Products, Olson Explosives, Brown's Heavy Equipment, Bennett Explosives, Base Fuel, Truck Country, Carolina Concrete Finishing, Penske Shock 16. Up next will be the 32, currently second, Dustin, in the Lucas Oil MLRA points, the 39-year-old out of Oxford, Iowa. That is Chris Simpson. Chris Simpson and the Longhorn Durham, Hoker Trucking, C&J Trucking, Iowa, Illinois, Taylor Insulation, Randy Davidson Trucking, RLM Enterprises, HD Equipment, Hot Rod Septic, Capital Race Decals, and C&J Trucking 32. Behind him in the 7J out of Aurora, Missouri, this is Ryan Johnson in the Rocket Yeoman, David Johnson Construction, Underground Concrete, Brown Litter Service, Rex Freeze Construction, 4K Cattle Company, Big M Marina, and Ormsby Trucking. Sponsor Ryan Johnson, and the 82 is Jace Parmley out of Neosho, Missouri for the 21-year-old in the Capital Chinook Racing Engine Entry.
That's right. First lap time for Chris Simpson is going to be 4th quick. Ryan Johnson going to go 8th fastest. And the second lap time for Chris Simpson is better. He goes up to 2nd quick with a 1:05.482. Second and final time around for the 7J of Ryan Johnson. His second lap's a little better, 9th quick, 1:06.679. And Jason Papich, his second lap time, not quite as good. He'll rest on lap number 1. He's 4th quick with a 1:05.701 after 9 cars. Peyton Looney, James, still the time to beat, 1:05.416.
Parmley will be coming up next. That is Jason Papage in the Longhorn Clements, Lucas Oil, Papage Construction, Eschberger Trucking, Bill Stein, Sunoco, Sierra Pacific Materials, Midwest Sheet Metal, C&D Contractors, Developers, Bonding, Millard Family Chapels, Hoker Trucking 46. There's Jace Parmley out of Neosho, Missouri. He's in the B&B Welding and Fabrication, Extreme Graphics, Michael Seitz Racing, Lucky Sailor, Horse and Cattle Company, Ron's Auto Repair and Towing, Bowman Farms, Rodeo, United Tree Service, Freedom Firearms, followed by the 45 at Aurora, Missouri. That is Cole Wells at the Capital Modco Racing Engines Entry. And the 22, Daniel Hilzebeck out of Earlham, Iowa, in the Capital Clements. 22 Enterprises, Hilzebeck Farms, Banning Chiropractic, Big Deal Car Care, Lucas Oil Products, sponsor the 22 of Daniel Hilzebeck.
Jace Parmley going to go 9th quick on lap number 1. Cole Wells is 11th fastest, his first time around. And the white flag out for Daniel Hilzebeck out of Earlham, Iowa. He's 9th quick, his first lap time. Second and final lap time for the 82 of Jace Parmley's not as good. It'll be 10th quick, best lap 1:06.535. Second lap time for Cole Wells, a little better. He moves up to 9th with a 1:06.125. And Daniel Hilzebeck also improves on lap number 2. James, he goes up to 8th fastest with a 1:06.029. 12 drivers have attempted a lap. It's still Peyton Looney, Chris Simpson, Earl Pearson Jr., top 3.
Daniel Hilzebeck right now 5th in the Lucas Oil late MLRA points. Cole Wells, the Danny Miller Logging, Midwest Sheet Metal, Horton Supply Company, Fry Farms. Jason Stump Grinding, Real Beef Direct, Henry's Towing Service. Also Yachts Mowing Service, Bill Vance Marine, Synergy Suspension, and Wicker Well Service. The next three should be Aaron Morant. Dustin, yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes, no, opening ceremonies will be coming up after this. So Chris Link, just be ready. Chris Link, opening ceremonies coming up after this. We'll need you down at the flag stand after qualifying.
Glad to have Chris with us here tonight. Aaron Morant's going to come up next, Dustin, the 38-year-old out of Richmond, Missouri. He's in the Rocket Durham. Burlington Auto Repair, Unique Painting. Main Street Auto Body, Ricketts, Mice, and Summit Heating and Cooling, followed by the 8. He is the top rookie right now in the Lucas Oil MLRA Series, the 19-year-old, 6th in the Show Me 100. Out of Urbana, Missouri, it is Dylan McCowan. He's at the Longhorn Scott Bailey Racing Engines entry. Empire Energy, Pomeroy Services, Hermitage Tractor, Midwest Sheet Metal, BLC Transportation, McCowan Farms. Followed by the 58, last year's O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year in the series. Right now, second in the Lucas Oil MLRA points. 12th in the Lucas Oil 800 Series, Garrett Albertson out of Dubuque, Iowa. In the Ken and Beth Roberts, Longhorn Clements, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Nutrinac Solution, Bill Sports Shop, DoneRightTV.com, Bill Steiner, Ryan Tire and Repair, Sunoco, Midwest Sheet Metal, Romer Machine and Welding, McKinley Construction and Performance Bodies, Dustin.
He did a fantastic job. It's going to be 6th quick for Dylan McCowan his first time around. Aaron Morant, 12th quick. And the first lap time for Garrett Albertson, who, by the way, is the track record holder here. He's 14th quick with a 1.6609. Second lap time for Aaron Morant, not as good. 12th quick, 1.6342, his best lap. Second lap for Dylan McCowan, not as good. 1.5947, his best lap. McCowan 6th quick. We'll see if Albertson's able to improve on lap 2. He does a couple spots. He goes up to 12th fastest with a 1.6169. 15 drivers have attempted a lap. Peyton Looney still the time to beat, 1.5416.
Then you have Chris Simpson, and then you have the Pearson Papage team. Earl Pearson Jr. 3rd, Jason Papage 4th, Tyler Bruning 5th, Dustin Hodges, he's out of Centralia, Missouri. The 34-year-old up next from the Rocket Cornet. In the 22H in the Kimberling Enterprises, Iron Gate Real Estate, the Drain Doctor, Danny Mings Drywall, Fast Lane Tire and Auto, Foundation Recovery Systems, Melloway Fast Wrap, Show Me Heating and Air, and Food Zone sponsor the 22H. In the 1A, the veteran out of Marshall, Missouri, 54 years old, is Brian Allison in the Black Diamond Creason Racing Engines entry. Goodies Steak Burgers, Neon Moon School Business Consultant, Moon Brothers Racing, Brad Pollitt, State Representative, Sedalia Electric Motors, Retrieving Freedom Inc., sponsor Brian Allison. Then last weekend's Todd Steel Building Sign Charger Deer Creek out of Molino, Oregon. It'll be 26-year-old Justin Duty. He's of the Longhorn Pro Power, Don Frank Floors. First Class Septic, Darren and Mardale Williams, Jeff Stewart Trucking, Roberts B Company, and Top Notch Graphics. Brian Green on that 15 car of Oregon's Justin Duty. So it's Looney, Simpson, Pearson, Papage, Bruning, McCowan, your top 6 here in Group A, which will be heats 1 and 2 here tonight at Lucas Oil Speedway.
First lap time about to go up for the 22H of Dustin Hodges. Good lap, James. 6th quick, 1.5781. Excellent lap for Dustin Hodges. Brian Allison, 13th quick on lap 1 with a 1.6130. Now Justin Duty goes 13th fastest with a 1.6128. Dustin Hodges, second lap time is quicker. It's fast time, James. Dustin Hodges. Holy cow, 1.5389.
Move over Rocky Hodges.
Wow,
right?
And Justin Duty to 4th quick with a 1.5601. Hello, Dustin Hodges.
Yeah, you better
Welcome
be
to the party.
rethinking that dirt draft here. Dustin Hodges, Peyton Looney, the top 2. Chris Simpson, Justin Duty, 4th. How about that?
So Dustin Hodges now the time to beat with a 15.389. Looney 2nd, Chris Simpson 3rd. James, as you mentioned, Justin Duty now 4th. And Earl Pearson Jr. rounds out the top 5.
2 more to go here in Group A. It'll be 3rd in the points. It'll be Brandon Overton, the 32-year-old out of Evans, Georgia. The Wells & Sons Motorsports, Longhorn Clements, Garnto Southern Muscle Factory, Victory Fuel of Flavored Electrolyte Water, Cleanway Clearing and Grading, Dirt Mafia, Boswell Oil, RW Powell Construction, Penske Shocks, Easy Go, Earnhardt Technologies, Convenient Loop, H&A Development, and followed by the 14G out of St. Charles, Missouri, 20-year-old Trevor Gundaker in the Black Diamond Pro Power, Gundaker Commercial Group, Be Seen Signs, Lucas Oil Products, Woody Bogler Trucking, and Millard Family Chapels, 14G. Final 2 in Group A, DJ.
Brandon Overton 5th quick on lap 1 with a 1.5640. First lap time about to go up for T-Rev. Trevor Gundaker, he's 13th quick with a 1.6030. We'll see if Brandon Overton has anything on lap number 2. He does. 3rd quick. Good lap. 1.5443 for big sexy Brandon Overton. Trevor Gundaker looking to improve on lap 2. The 16.030 on lap 1, not quite as good. 1.6036, so 6/1,000th of a second off. And that will wrap up All-Star Performance Time Trials for Group A. Unofficially, James, Dustin Hodges, the fast qualifier in Group A at the Diamond Nationals with a 1.53. And how about this? Dustin Hodges, Peyton Looney, Brandon Overton, Chris Simpson. That's your top 4 qualifiers. That will be your front row starters for heats 1 and 2. Later on tonight, Dustin Hodges could be on the pole.
And the winner of heat number 1 will be on the terminal maintenance and construction pole. How about that?
He could be on the pole for the
Dustin
Diamond
Hodges out of
Nationals.
Centralia, Missouri.
Let's go.
So Show Me State, first and second. Hodges and Looney, then Georgia and Iowa, and then Oregon. Well, let's see if that holds up here as we go to Group B. And again, it's 10 bonus points for Group A fast time, 10 for Group B. And it'll be Devin Moran, the Show Me 100 winner, the 99 out of Dresden, Ohio, the 28-year-old of the Rogers Sellers, Double Down Motorsports, Longhorn Clements, Big River Steel, Lazy Days RV, the RV Authority, C&W Trucking, Bill Stein Shocks, CarSourceAuto.com, Red Oak Pub, Lucas Oil Products, Smoky Mountain Speedway, Lincoln Smith Racing, McHugh Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and Midwest Sheet Metal, Chuck Kimball,
Chuck Kimball.
Chuck Kimball, the crew chief.
Yes, not Kim Bolton. That's a town in Ohio.
Punisher Chassis.
Yes,
Max
that's
Blair
right.
with his father, Robbie Blair, the crew chief. He is in the Rocket Clements for Briggs Transport out of Centerville, Pennsylvania. He is the O'Reilly Auto Parts Rookie of the Year points leader. He's in the excess storage. Creekside Auto Sales, Tucker Drums, Valvoline, Penske, Murphy's Logging, C&J Dairy, Northeast Bus Service, Three Rivers Karting, Entertainment Park, and Privity Auto Wrecking, followed by the 49 out of Blairsville, Georgia, the winner on Tuesday night in Davenport, Iowa. It is Jonathan Davenport, the 39-year-old in the Lance and Darla Landers, Double O Motorsports, Longhorn Cornet, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Dynagrow Seed, Lucas Oil Products, Bill Stein Shocks, VP Fuels, Mark Martin out of Buddy Mega Plumbing of the Carolinas, ASC Warranty in the Midwest Sheet Metal, Corey Fostved, the crew chief on the 49, currently sitting 5th in the championship points. Again tonight, that it's also a Brandon Ford TV Challenge race. They used to call it taping, right? It's digitalized, right? For MAV TV,
right.
Motorsports
But, I mean,
Network.
I think taped is still.
What about Lernerville? Well, we've seen Lernerville.
We've seen Lernerville.
And Deer Creek, any word on the
That'll
Deer
be
Creek
Monday.
and the Napa,
Monday.
the Napa
Yes.
Gopher 50 will be
That'll
on
be on
Monday. MAV
Monday.
TV for those that have Direct TV channel 214.
That's right.
On Monday night, Dustin and I in the call, and that great finish between Bobby Pierce and Hudson O'Neal 1 week ago tonight.
In this race, also being taped for MAV TV, it will air next Monday. It's like a week and a half from now, Monday.
That's right. We're almost to August.
I know.
You know, after next weekend, we're off for a couple weeks, and then we'll be at Florence Speedway in Union, Kentucky, the Sunoco North-South 100, $75,000 to win. Then the Comp Cam's Topless 100, $50,000 to win. Then Georgetown, Delaware, and then we'll be at Port Royal Speedway to wrap up the month of August. Come on out. It's always great to come on out. If you want tickets to the North-South 100, go to FlorenceSpeedway.com. You also have the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame induction ceremonies that day as well. And always a great time there at the King House of Power. Josh King and his family do a great job there at Florence Speedway, and look forward to being back there. $75,000 to win coming up in August. Again, get your tickets at FlorenceSpeedway.com.
Roughly the same number of people that will be at Florence Speedway for the North-South 102, just in the infield.
Just in the infield.
75,000.
And don't forget our season ender, October the 19th, 20th, and 21st, Eldora Speedway, the Dirt Track World Championship. $100,000 to win will crown the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion that night. 4 drivers will run for $500,000. So if they win the race, $100K, then that means they're going to win the points most likely. $200,000 for that, so $300,000. Right. And plus you've got all the other bonus money. You've got the Brandon Ford TV Challenge, which it'll be that. That's $15,000. You've got the Arizona Sports Shirts Crown Jewel Cup. That is another $15,000. So, man, a big payday awaits someone there at Eldora. Second place in the points is $150,000. Third is $125,000. Fourth is $100,000. Fifth is going to get $75,000, DJ.
And again tonight, big shout out to Summit Racing Equipment. Not
Yes,
only the presenting sponsor of tonight's races, but Summit also putting up the bonus money for the top 12 in points here after tonight's race. Next group of drivers, James, you already went down the lineup. They're led out by the 2023 Show Me 100 champion.
Second the other night to Jonathan Davenport in Davenport, Iowa. Boy, that battle for that 4th spot. The top 3 right now, Thornton, O'Neal, Overton. but McCready, Davenport, and Moran, only one of those going to run for a championship, Dustin. This last race is going to be something else at Eldora. Get your tickets now at EldoraSpeedway.com.
Devin Moran, 15581. Max Blair, 16066. And Lane Ehlert is Ehlert or Ehlert? What do you?
It's Lane Ehlert, yes.
Lane Ehlert, okay,
the
so I
42
thought Lane
car.
Ehlert.
He's out of O'Fallon, Missouri, in the Rocket Mullins.
Yes, I know. We talked earlier. I was
Yes.
just making sure. Second lap times going up. Max Blair's second lap's a little better. He'll stay second quick. Devin Moran not as good on lap number 2. Lane Ehlert also not as good on lap number 2. So it's going to be Devin Moran, 15581, the early time to beat here in Group B.
Lane Ehlert in the Focal Point Laser Works. Greenskeepers, Secret Fertilizer. How about that? Secret Fertilizer, ladies and gentlemen.
Not a secret anymore.
No, it isn't. Denny's Garage, Randy Cordy Consulting. He's going into the Hall of Fame next month. FS Label and Mellow Way Fast Rap sponsor Lane Ehlert. There's Jonathan Davenport, the 49 car out of Blairsville, Georgia, and the 50 car, the 14-year-old out of Ashland, Missouri, the Pro Power Entry, Caden Klatt. Akola Cattle Company, Be Seen Signs, Papage Construction, Clyburn Tank Lines, Millard Family Chapels, Lucas Oil Products, and Toast Construction. And Ethan Dotson in the 174 out of Bakersfield, California for the 24-year-old, the Chris Bragg Racing, Longhorn Clements, Finish Line Outdoors, and Cliff's Goodyear Auto Service.
First lap time for Ethan Dotson is going to be good enough for third quick. Jonathan Davenport to the top of the leaderboard, and Caden Klatt fifth quick on lap number 1. Yes, thank you. Second lap times now going up. Caden Klatt, second lap a little bit better. He's fifth quick still. Ethan Dotson's second lap is a little better. He'll stay third quick. Jonathan Davenport's second lap also better. And also the time to beat now in Group B with a 153.72.
And now the fastest overall DJ as well, as he surpasses Dustin Hodges. Yes.
Just a little, yeah.
Well, Chad Simpson's coming up, the 3-time Lucas Oil MLRA champion, current points leader in the MLRA series out of Mount Vernon, Iowa, for the 44-year-old in the Longhorn Pro Power. Ideal Ready Mix, Randy Davidson Trucking, Birch Trucking, Bill Stein Shocks, Bill at Trickery by Weir's Machine, Venture Concrete and Excavating, Moeller Farms, and Simpson Farms 25. The 99B, nope, it's the 7 car.
Close.
Mark Bergtorf, yes, Mark Bergtorf out of Quincy, Illinois, 16-time track champion of Quincy to Longhorn by Wells Cornett, Victory Metals and Recycling, Heartland Auto Body and Towing, Rick Transit Repair, Summey Tire, and Park Place Sign Systems. And behind him is the 99 of Boom Briggs out of Bear Lake, PA, and the Rocket Clements.
No.
No, it's not.
No. It's the
0.
Yes.
It's Jason Civils. So
it
Boom
is
Briggs
Jason Civils, yes.
not there. So
Remember,
Civils out of Bolivar, Missouri.
Yeah, remember Boom grabbed the wall out,
Yes,
out there in hot laps as well. Civils be 9th quick on lap number 1. Bergtorf 7th quick on his first lap. Chad Simpson is 2nd quick. Lap 2, not as good. Simpson's best lap, 15530. Bergtorf's second lap, not as good, 16151. His best lap, he's 7th. There's Jason Civils in the 0, James. Lap 2, not quite as good, 17150 is his best lap. He is 9th quick. Davenport, the time to beat, 15372.
First time we've seen Civils in a while, few years. Great River Engineering, Ultra Force Machining, Midwest Sheet Metal, and Synergy. Skink Works. You know what skink is? I don't know, some kind of a little varmint or something that's in a. I don't know.
It's a varmint.
Look it up. It's not skunk, it's skink.
Oh.
Look it up.
Huh.
Out of Bolivar, Missouri for Jason Civils. There's Hudson O'Neill. He's out of Martins. Look it up, Dustin. S-K-I-N-K. Just Google it, right? Martinsville, Indiana, Hudson O'Neill, the Mark Richards Racing Rocket Durham.
Oh, it's a lizard.
It is a lizard. Yeah, it's on the front of the
lizard, yeah. Huh.
All right, Hudson O'Neill, the Valvoline, Sorbert Calf Ranches, Rocket Pre-Owned Motors, Ace Metal Works, Petrol Towing, Gunner's Honey, WR1 Sim Chassis, O'Neill Salvage and Recycling, Sunoco Integra, Performance Grading, Danny White, the crew chief on the 1 car.
Skinks have an average lifespan of 15 to 20 years.
It's not bad.
By the way, no, it's not at all. Hudson O'Neill, 6th quick on his first lap, 15947, and he has got an entire racetrack to himself. His second lap's a little bit better, 15542. It's good enough for 3rd quick. It's now Davenport, Chad Simpson, Hudson O'Neill, the top 3, and Boom was in there. He's in the staging lane. I think they're checking out that race car. They were checking out that race car. It looks like he's ready to go now. So now they will bring out, it looks like Jeff Herzog and Boom Briggs. And might have Dalton Imhoff join them also.
Boom is, he let his nephew race the other night up at
Logan,
Dubuque,
yeah,
right?
Logan Jacque, yes.
And, brought all those cars to the Firecracker 100 at Lernerville. Just fantastic. And that guy's awesome. That's
the
all.
mayor.
The mayor of, and of course his cousin Chubb.
So the 99's still not out. Not sure if they're still diagnosing a problem or what, but James' next trio on the racetrack, Jeff Herzog, as you mentioned, Dalton Imhoff, and the 78 of Steve Stoltz. First lap time for Herzog going to be 8 quick first time around. For Dalton Imhoff is 10th quick, 16220, and the first lap time for Steve Stoltz, 12th fastest, 17053. Here comes the second and final lap time for the fastest button chops. It's Jeff Herzog. Good lap. James, 4th quick, 15580. Second lap time for Dalton Imhoff, not as good, 16220. His best lap, he's 10th quick. And the second lap time for Steve Stoltz, a little bit better, 11th fastest, 16231.
So you're saying Jeff's a little, like Ben said, a little more aerodynamically.
He's a little more aerodynamic. Yes, right.
Dalton Imhoff in the Rocket Shepard Racing engines. Imhoff Construction RCR Design. Steve Stoltz in the Rocket Klein Racing engines. Dirt Pro Inc. Grading and Pad Work. Alpine Stars Mobile Medical Center. Don Hagen Trucking. Integra, JMH Trucking, King Dyno, and Supermoon Graphics Herzog in the Capital Mullins Painting Solutions. Altoff Trucking. Also McCain's Towing and Auto Body. St. Genevieve Abstract Company. Fixture Contracting. Bauman Oil. Bloomsdale Bank, National Electrical Contracting, Livewire Express, SMCI Diesel, and Mid-America Carpenters. Up next should be the current Lucas Oil Late Model Series points leader. The 20 RT out of Martinsville, Indiana. The Todd and Vicky Burns, SSI Motorsports Longhorn Clements. Ricky Thornton Jr., the best performance rocket. Clements is Tyler of the one out of New Waverly, Texas. And the 36 car, two-time Comp Cams champion out of West Plains, Missouri, the Rocket Cornet of Logan Martin.
New quick time, James RTJ. Ricky Thornton Jr., 15.272. Turbo, 8th. Logan Martin, 10th. On lap number 1, Ricky Thornton Jr., second lap, not as good, doesn't matter. 1.5272, the new time to beat. Second lap for Turbo, better. 7th quick, 1.5725. And the second lap time for Logan Martin, 10th quick. Not as good. Lap 2 for Logan Martin, 1.5894. RTJ, JD, Chad Simpson. Now the top 3 with 4 drivers left in Group B.
Logan Martin, Adams Construction, Hughes Towing, AIM Enterprises, Mr. Dent Collision Repair, Thornton in the Big River Steel, Coleman Farm, Soker Trucking, Subsurface of Indiana, 901 Inc., Westside Tractor Sales, Midwest Sheet Metal, DNA Outside Services, Certified Inspection, Sunoco, Bilstein, Murdy Farms, and again, Tyler of the Book Material Lift Base Fuels, Anthony's Pizza, First Class Septic, Roberts Beef Company, Penske Shocks, and a Weld Car. 3 more to go. It'll be the driver currently 11th at the points. It'll be Spencer Hughes out of Meridian, Mississippi. The Craig and Shannon Sims, PCC Motorsports, Longhorn Clements, Clyburn Tank Lines, Professional Concrete Cutting and Drilling, Roth Heating and Cooling LLC, Link Construction, Bill Stein Sox, Indiana USSA Fast Pitch Softball, Bob and Tammy Byrne, BP Fuels, Pee Wee's Performance Exhaust, Woods Filter, Schaefer's Trucking, CFN Truck Repair, Ross Robinson and Ken, and Tracy Adams, Rocket Clements, and the 1 TC is Tucker Cox, the 23-year-old out of Jeff City, Missouri, in the MB Customs 1 TC.
Ross Robinson, 10th fastest on his first lap. First lap time for Tucker Cox is 19th quick. And the first lap time for Spencer Hughes, 3rd. Second lap time for Spence, a little better, but he stays 3rd. 1.5430. Second time around for Ross Robinson, a little better, 10th quick. 1.5754. And Tucker Cox's second lap, also a little better. He's 18th quick with a 1.6718 now. Ricky Thornton Jr., Jonathan Davenport, Spencer Hughes, the top 3. 1 driver left to qualify, Boom Briggs, who was late getting up there because of the damage on his race car, so he missed his spot, so he gets 1 qualifying lap, James. That's why he's held to the end.
Tucker Cox in the Coal Country Upholstery RCR Designs, Work Glass State Tech, the 1 TC. And again, Ross Robinson, he's in the Stokely Materials, Iron Source Sales Rental, Wesley Collins Builders, Top Notch Custom Concepts, Atlantic Prime Mortgage, First State Roof and Exterior Cleaning, Boswell Oil, Penske Shocks, Wells Motorsports, Hard Scrabble, Sandy, the Frozen Farmers, ML Joseph. There's Boom Briggs in the 99B. So right now, Ricky Thornton Jr., the fastest in Group B, the fastest overall at 15.272, and that's important, 10 bonus points for him. So Boom Briggs in the 99B comes in tonight. Dustin, 16th in the Lucas Oil Championship points. 15 drivers enter tonight with perfect attendance.
Boom, going to come around 14th quick, 1.6023 for the driver out of Bear Lake, Pennsylvania, the 2-time ULMS champ, and that should be a wrap on All-Star Performance Time Trials here tonight. In Group B, it was Ricky Thornton Jr., as you mentioned. Quick time in Group B, quick time overall with a 1.5272. Jonathan Davenport second quick with a 1.5372. Spencer Hughes third, Chad Simpson fourth. Those 4 drivers, James, will start on the front row of their respective heat races coming up just a little bit later on tonight. And RTJ be making his way back out on the racetrack momentarily to grab a word with Ben Shelton.
Well, guys, going into last night, we had 4 drivers that had 4 All-Star Performance Fast Qualifier awards, and it looked like Brandon Overton had broke that tie, but then Mother Nature dropped about 4 inches of rain on the racetrack, so he did not. So going into tonight, Hudson O'Neill, we had Ricky Thornton Jr., Brandon Overton, Jonathan Davenport, all tied with 4 in the All-Star Performance Qualifying awards on the season, and right now it's going to be RTJ taking top bragging rights. We wait on him to make his way out. 4 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series heat races coming up shortly. There's a little bit of track prep before opening ceremonies and heat races get underway. It's turned into a nice night here at Lucas Oil Speedway with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series and Lucas Oil MLRA, the Diamond National, 17th running. We talked about we've had 10 different winners. Jonathan Davenport, the only former winner in attendance, so unless JD can get it done to get his 4th win at the track here in 2023, we're going to have a new champion at the CMH Diamond Nationals presented by Summit Racing Equipment. Again, we want to thank Jim Greenleaf, everybody with Summit Racing Equipment, all the support, and, of course, the Summit Super 12 here tonight.